La, la, la. La, la, la. She ready. Oh, just look at her glow. She ready. Yeah, she's standing up tall. Ready. Confident and bold. She ready. Never gonna back down. She ready. Ooh, yeah, she wearing that crown. She ready. Ooh, she ready. She walking and talking, no faking, creating.
And hello, my Leos. It is Tori, the Hope Dealer of Guided Intuitions, my sweets, and I'm here to do your monthly spiritual guidance from Spirit, your guides, Jesus, Allah, the universe, whatever it is you believe in, Love Muffin. This is what they want you to pay attention to in the month of October. So, my loves, I want you to keep in mind that this is a general reading. It may resonate with some and it may not. However, there are so many sweet souls that are sharing their gifts. You're going to find someone who picks up on your energy, Leo. So the shoe does not fit. Do not force it. All right. Also, I do want to let all of you guys know I've been doing this thing for the last couple of months, like 2 to 3 months, where I just have some decks that I chose and I just allow spirit to flow free and see what comes up or what is very important for you to pay attention to in the month of October, what guidance the divine has for you. And then we'll go ahead and move into your monthly spiritual guidance where we'll tap on love, finances, yourself, all of that good stuff. So, Leo, first thing first, my love muffin. As I was getting ready to do your reading, as I was in your energy, just allowing everything to flow and just seeing what is it that spirit really wanted me to focus in, like what does October feel like for you, what's going on. Okay, so I want to let you know that in your root chakra, which is our stability, which is family, our relationships, there is a lot of activity in your root chakra, and that is really bringing forth a lot of changes. Okay, and for my Leos, one of the things that people don't really know, because I think you do it so smoothly and so quickly, or like the transition is so smooth. Like people, if you didn't really know, like you wouldn't pay attention. But you guys, my Leos, my babies, and it's okay. I'm a Sagittarius, so I can definitely feel you. One thing about us, we're kind of a little bit of control freaks. Like we like to delegate stuff, but at the same time, we have a particular way that we want it to unpan. And I feel like in the month of October, the divine is really asking for you to trust. Okay, spirit is really asking for you to trust. Spirit is really asking you to trust your intuition. All right. Do not, and I say trust your intuition because your intuition is free. Your intuition is flowing. Your intuition is not scared. Your intuition is the one that is telling you to take that chance, take that leap of faith, put yourself out there, come out of the box sometimes that we like to stay in, that is of comfort. Because as I was just, sipping my tea, honey, I seen this quote on the tea bag and it said, your strength is your own knowledge. Okay. Your strength is your own knowledge, Leo. Anytime I'm really in a sign or a person's energy before I have a session with them, I don't take these things that happen lightly. Everything happens with purpose. And I really feel like it's time for you to trust. It's time for you to know that the same mistakes that you made in the past, even if you might dip a little, you're not going to make those. Like you don't have to try to control every single thing. Right now in the month of October is really about you falling into like trusting the universe. Simple as that. Trusting the divine, trusting source, trusting God. Leo, with the matters of your heart, be it in love and your finances, within yourself, is realizing that you don't have to control everything. And I feel like that's due to, past disappointments, but you don't have to worry about those disappointments. You're not that same person. You learned those lessons and you moved on and you moved forward. Okay. So spirit is really wanting me to let you know that, because I was picking that up, and due to all these changes in your root chakra, which is really our foundation of life, that are changing within yourself, within your body, physically, mentally, And spiritually, this path that you're on, it can be a bit intimidating. So what I wanted to do is how I wanted to open this reading or open this guidance up for you in the month of October, my love, is I just asked the divine, what door is Leo walking through in the month of October? And this is the door that came out. Okay. And now I can see, Leo, why you may be you may be a little nervous just where your life is headed and where your life is going. But it's nothing. Be excited. Okay. Be excited. For some of you, I feel like with this red, I feel like things could have been like, like red is like a target. I feel like there's a great spiritual awakening happening in you, Leo. Okay. And I feel like you're being called in your love life, in your career, within yourself. Just doors are opening and you're being called to walk through them. Now the thing is, these doors with this red cape, I feel like you may have to be vulnerable and like bare your soul. Like you're very seen, okay? I feel like in the month of October, there are some doors you're walking through. A lot of you, it's in love. It's within how you see yourself. It's major opportunities. And for some of you, you are being thrown some red flags. As caution signs to like really follow and listen to your intuition and trust the universe. Okay, knowing that you don't have to try to control every situation and how things pan out. Okay, I'm really being guided to say that again. So let's see what door you're walking through. To me, this looks like an ancient door. Okay, with all these roots, I feel like it's a new way of being grounded. There's so much newness in your life, via spiritually, even as far as my Leo in love. You got some options, y'all. Like y'all really do. You really have some options, and I feel like one of these options is really going to take you to let go of control and just really be at ease and trust what's going on. Trust the divine plan, okay? So the door that you are walking through is divine guardian. Do not be nervous today or tonight. The path you are on will lead you just right. So you're being guided by spirit to go through these doors. And I'm really feeling like a spiritual calling of some sort for you, Leo. And even in love, it may be nervous. It may look, even with your finances, it may look, like, we should not be doing this. Like, come on, this is a setup. Like, what if, all these what if questions like to arise. But I dare you to let go of control, okay? And try to control the outcome and just really trust spirit and watch how much magic unravels in your life in the month of October, because your steps are divinely guided in the month of October. You can trust, you can move on that. All right. I really want you to know that. So now let's just go ahead and see what is it that spirit wants Leo to know about the month of October. All right, sun, moon, and rising. Okay, what would you like Leo to know, spirit, about the month of October? What would you like Leo to know? Oh, this is crazy. Oh my God. Okay, Leo, this is crazy. I didn't shuffle these cards and everything. Y'all see it. But you know what? It's meant because there's another sign. I don't know. Some of you are probably like dating a fire sign. Another fire sign, or they have fire. There's a lot of passion and a connection, Leo, that you're really coming into in the month of October. I just hear the word get ready, baby. Get ready. It's game time. Yeah, manifestation. Like, yeah. So what spirit wants you to know, it's time for you to surrender your fears and your doubts, because there's a lot shifting and changing in your life. And I feel like this is really due to relationship change, people moving out, situations moving out that's not good for you. So partnerships, love, and particularly in love, can manifest, okay, in the month of October. But also relationships, be it in career, that are more of the frequency of love. Okay, is what spirit is showing me. That's oh my God. So surrender surrender those those insecurities and have patience with yourself. But I feel like you're closing out some cycles, Leo, of just what you've been holding on to, that just doesn't serve you. All right. Yep. Look, because I feel like This is a spiritual partnership between you and the divine coming into. Remember, I said a spiritual awakening. So you have to trust in this person that's being brought in your life. And I don't know why love is amplified, but it really is amplified. And this too is sticking out. I feel like there's definitely an energy of some of you guys meeting your divine partner. Someone that you've manifested, someone that you've asked for. All right. Like, this is the real deal. Like, this is like, that's why you got to let go of control, and you just got to trust and let things unfold. This is the real deal right here. Some of you, there's a love relationship. There is something that is really coming in the month of October. Where's the real deal? And you can really trust. Okay, my Leos, you can really trust that this is meant to be. Yeah. And I'm just hearing, like, have patience. Because I feel like with surrender here and karmic completion, I feel like there's, like I said, there's a lot of cycles, a lot of change, a lot of things. See, you got relationship change and then change in general. A lot of things changing. But these changes are really for the better, okay? Just have patience. Have patience. Yeah, I feel like you could definitely be having some tower moments. For some of you within your finances and just within yourself, okay? You know, and even with finances, I'm saying career-wise, just realizing that there's more that you may want, or, you know, maybe there was a path that you were on and now you're being guided on another path. Just trust the divine, okay? That's what October for you is all about. Trust. It's all about trust. Because I feel like, and it's not crazy that it's all about trust for my Leos. I feel like, you know, in the past, you've had people, you've given your trust freely in situations, and you've had it, you know, go left. So I think you're very cautious now, Leo, about what you allow in your sacred space, which is beautiful, you know, but you do want to allow, you do want to allow something and someone, you know, opportunities through those walls, okay? I'm not saying that it's not good to have those. Yeah. Strength. This card wanted to come out earlier when I was shuffling this deck and getting it ready for you. But look what we have too. The Magician. All right. And we have Justice. And we have what? Honey, the Ten of Pentacles. And this is why you're being guided to let go of control and just trust. Because we do have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. And this is your energy I'm picking up on, Leo, that you are the manifester. Okay. You got the Magician. You hold all the tools to manifest whatever it is. The Wheel of Fortune is in your hand and your fate. So whatever you're focusing on, you know, that's what you're calling in. That's where the wheel is going to stop. Okay? So you can trust yourself. All right? Just by how you've been, you know, just what you've been pouring into yourself, just what you've been doing, you know, you have the strength. There's so much. Look at these beautiful cards. Look at this. The Magician, Justice, Ten of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, you know. Why is it, you know, even with all, you know, the goodness that I'm seeing, all this beauty that I'm seeing, Leo, what is this unsureness? You know, let's see. What is this unsureness, Spirit? What is this unsureness for my Leos? The ones that are feeling unsure. What is this unsureness? Because I feel like it's a time to celebrate, okay? The unsureness, you're assisting. You know what I'm saying? You standing back, seeing what it is. You have your guards up. This is why this unsureness is coming on. But you have the strength to let these guards down, to really tap into the Magician. Because justice will be served, baby. And the will is in your favor right here with this Ten of Pentacles of happiness. The will is in your favor. So Spirit is just asking you and letting you know that you have no reason to, you know, be in this energy, you know, from a distance. Come up. Come. Focus. What are you focusing on? Is what I'm hearing for some of you guys. Because whatever you focus on, like I said, is what you're going to, you know, whatever you're going to manifest. All right. So just keep that in mind. You know, and I think we did have the surrender. Surrender those fears. Let's see. Why is surrender here? Okay, yeah, the unexpected. You want to know every detail. Leo, but that's going to take the fun out of it. Just give this person a try. Give this situation a try. Give them a try. You won't regret it. That's honestly that's what I'm here. Give it a try. You won't regret it. You will not regret it. You won't. Okay? You really won't regret it, Leo. But I feel like you're fearing it, yeah. And no matter what, this is going to happen, and it's a part of your growth. It's a part of you expanding. It's a part of you learning. So I feel like this is something that you're being guided into. Some love relationship you're being guided into. Give them a chance. And this is our monthly spiritual guidance. This is not even our what's your love story for the month of October. You know what I'm saying? And this is what we're coming up to. So I feel like the divine wants you to know that this person, this situation is sent by them. So be open to it. All right. And for some of you, this patience is like this is coming in. So you can even start preparing now for this change. All right. Start letting those walls down now is what I'm seeing from spirit. Okay, guys, so we're going to go ahead and get into your monthly spiritual guidance. Leo, so now we're going to go ahead and get into your monthly spiritual guidance. Welcome. And the first thing that we're going to look at, guys, is we're going to see what's going to be crowning you in the month of October. These are going to be the things that you're really going to be thinking about, or spirit is going to be downloading into your mind just for you to really process, okay, and shift through. So before what I'm feeling that's going to be crowning some of you guys on an intuitive level is for you guys to really get some rest. I feel like for some of my Leo, you have been going hard, you have been going in, and I'm really hearing that, in the month of October, make sure that you take the necessary breaks for yourself. Okay. All right. And also what's crowning you guys is some kind of feelings. There's a love relationship. There's someone has started something new, or there's somebody that's like a blast from the past where you guys have reconnected of some sort. And there's just so much there is a love interest really crowning you. But I feel like, Leo, you're not wanting to pay them attention. Okay. But this is also what is crowning my Leos. Okay. We have be true to you and body changes. Let's go ahead and see what else is crowning Leo, sun, moon, rising. Okay. All right. Seeking and finding. And we have forgiveness. Sorry about that, guys. That's my nephew. So the first thing I'm seeing with this be true. Okay. Be true to you. As I was just looking at this card, I feel like for some of you, there's a situation that I feel like you've kind of outgrown. For some of you, it's in a home space, or you're just wanting to like some adventure, like maybe even like moving out of an area, wanting to travel, wanting to do something. I feel like this is really going to help you be true to you, but also with be true to you in the month of October. Maybe have been some things or some ways that you've been operating, Leo, and I feel like maybe they weren't really a reflection of who you are, okay? And I feel like you're going to be parting ways with those things. Also, with just being true to you, you're getting the notions like you don't have to cover yourself up, all right? You know what I'm saying? Like cover your feelings. Like you can allow someone in. Again, we're going in love. Oh my God. Yeah, but I feel like there is a situation that is calling for you to be true to you. And for some of you, this is really in love, and this is really geared towards the home area. Okay. And I feel like when you make those changes, Leo, and as I'm saying that, like my throat chakra, my throat is wanting to close up. Let me drink a sip of tea. I feel like when you make these changes of really being true to you, you're going to realize just how, if you've been realizing that it's been like a little rough, it's just because it's time for you to be true to you. It's time for you to really be who you are on your core. And I feel like somebody has like some walls up, just like walls of protection, maybe that you've built out of, just like to keep yourself safe, from past hurts, or it's just something like that. But I feel like you're being like, spirit is going to be downloading onto you or into you, Leo, that it's okay for you to be yourself. It's okay for you to honor you. It's okay for you to do the things that's best for you. It's okay for you, to unclothe yourself and be true to you and show your whole heart, your whole hand, your whole beautiful mind, male or female. This is what's going on right now. Okay. And I feel like by you being also, I'm feeling this energy of just really, like, I'm going to say it, like owning your shit, realizing who you are. Okay. For some of you, that could have been a past energy where you had to break down that mold, and that really is helping you to be true to you. And with you being true to you, you're really out there, living your life, Leo. Let me just say that. As far as physically body changes, I feel like a lot of you are shifting. I really feel like, exercising, eating healthier, like just really a lot of body changes, even the way that you view your body, just really loving your body. Also, when I was meditating, there's this need for me wanting to do yoga. I feel like if it's been on your mind to really go deeper into yoga or really start this practice, it's going to be monumental for you. Okay. Also, we have seeking and finding. And like I said, what's crowning my Leos in the month of October is just really you going forth. There's just this. Okay. All right. I'm going to be quite frankly real honest with you. When I just read seeking and finding, okay, there's just, maybe you got repetitive, you got used to a way that you do things or you've done things. And I'm hearing that it's time for a change. And I feel like a lot of you Leos are going to be out there seeking and finding that change. You just like, oh my God, are we going to do this again? Like, that's the kind of energy, the vibe that I'm feeling. But I feel like whatever you set out to seek, you shall find, Leo. Okay, so if you're looking for change, you're going to find it. If you're looking for love, you're going to find it. If you're looking for financial freedom, you're going to find it. Whatever you go out to seek, you shall find. Okay. And also, just with this spiritual awakening, there's a lot of forgiveness happening within your life right now. Just forgiving past relationships, people, and even within yourself that have hindered you from really being true to you and really opening up in relationships, be it in business or in love. Okay. So that is what is crowning my Leos. Now we're going to see what is going on with you guys in the month of October when it comes to love. Leos, I'm just saging it out. Just saging our atmosphere. Okay. All right. Okay. So, when it comes to love, my Leos, this is what Spirit wants you to know about love in the month of October. So this right here is what the overall frequency of love needs from Leo to truly get the most fulfillment out of love in the month of October. And that is acceptance. Okay. It says you are ready to release control of situations or people and lovingly embrace the rhythm of life. So what this is saying to me, Leo, like I said, you can't control everything. And I really feel like there are parts in your love life that you're trying to control or dictate how it pans out or how it happens. And Spirit is just really asking you to trust. Allow it to happen naturally. Just give it over to the divine. The divine knows everything. The divine knows your heart's desires, what you want, what you don't want. Okay. And I really just feel like just surrendering control is really going to bring you a lot of love or like a lot of freedom or bring you abundance in the oh my God, I can't speak, in the love area in the month of October. But you have to surrender control. This is if you're single. This is if you're in a relationship. If you're not in a relationship, if you're coming out of a relationship, if you are talking to somebody, it does not matter. Okay? Acceptance of what a situation is, where you are, who you are, total surrender, of a situation and people. Okay? Is really going to help, the energy of love really show up and do what it knows how to do without my Leos getting involved. Okay. Because there's a little bit of resistance up, but I feel like that resistance is just, just out of fear, Leo, it happens to us, but this is really what, the energy of love is asking for Leo. Okay. Right here, Leo, is your fear surrounding love. But you know what? I didn't even realize like this you see how like it's going deeper, like this green, okay? Just going back, what spirit really wants me to emphasize with Leo, you're in your heart chakra. There's a major healing coming up for you, okay? A major healing in the love in general. And with this blue, I really feel like that's your truth, Leo. But you see, this is not like this is a part of the card. This is how the card is. It's not even like something like God on here. Okay. I really feel like with acceptance and just even, you know how we desire everything to look a certain way, but right here is this is really sticking out to me. Just accepting the things about yourself or a situation that you can't change, or just accepting something for what it is really going to help you when it comes to your love life. I really feel like for some of you, these are the scars. These are like your quote unquote imperfections that I feel like you don't want like a partner to see, or you don't want, to let people experience, maybe because you're afraid that they might judge you or something. But wear those things proudly. Okay. All right. So getting to right here, these are your fears, okay, Leo, surrounding love in the month of October, okay? So the first card that we have is soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. And then we have separation, time apart from the partner is on horizon. So for what I'm seeing for some of you, okay, this is how I'm seeing it. For some of you, that you're being offered a new love, okay, or to really deepen a connection. There is some fear about you really going in or really allowing people in your intimate space, like really loving, like giving your all, because whether you know it or not, Leo, consciously or subconsciously, there is this fear that, it's going to end like this. There's this vibration of like, nothing is that good. You know what I'm saying? Like everything has its, like what you had, and yeah, this is too good to be true kind of energy. So I really feel like your fear is that you're going to let somebody in and then like it's going to go left. So I feel like you kind of hold people at a distance, or you don't really allow them in completely, okay? That's a fear really coming up in the month of October. Then also for some of you, I feel like you're walking away from a soulmate. You're calling it quits. I feel like that energy of maybe you've been doing this for a while and it's just not what you desire it. And maybe you just don't know how to say that to your partner. Leo, is what I'm seeing for some of you. You just don't know how to you don't know what you like. It's just not the same. All right. And your fear, I feel like some of you are staying in a situation, trying to make it happen, trying to breathe life into it, but it's not working. And that's another sense of you trying to control the situation instead of just naturally letting this go apart. I feel like for some of you that are wanting out of a connection but don't know how to tell them, I feel like you've learned what you needed to learn with this person, okay? That's what Spirit is showing me. You already learned what you needed to learn in this connection. So let's just see the overall, like what's going on with your love life, or Spirit wants you to know what's going on with your love life in the month of October. So, wow, okay. We have make the effort, okay. We have children, okay. For some of my Leos, I feel like you want to move away from a situation, but you're scared to. I feel like children could possibly be involved, okay? And that's why you're making the effort, okay? Then we have romantic feelings. And then we have very soon, all right? So let me give you the scenarios that our Spirit is placing on my heart. So I feel like for some of you, my singles, or the person that you're dating or you're putting yourself out there, you're being guided to make an effort. Okay. I feel like whatever you're fearing that, like if you let somebody in, it's going to go left. That's just a part of, the insecurities, and you're really going to be growing. I feel like you making an effort is going to help you grow out of that immature state, that mentality, Leo. Okay. For some of you, if you're waiting on a person to really step towards you, this is what's going on. They're like battling their selves. This is their fear, Leo. Okay. But I feel like most parts, I'm feeling like it's you, Leo. Go ahead and express your romantic feelings. Okay. I really feel like if you do that, you're not going to regret it. You're being guided by spirit to make the effort, okay? And it because I feel like very soon, when you do this, like you're going to be surprised what comes of this connection. Now, what I'm also seeing, I feel like for my love muffins that are desiring to separate from a soulmate, but you don't really know how to tell them that it's just run its course. Okay, I see like you're making the effort. Okay, children could possibly be involved, but just also you just feel loyal to this connection because maybe you've been together, for a long time of some sort. And the romantic feelings, you have feelings there, your feelings are real. But I feel like you've done enough exploring and you're still coming up with the same answer. And if that is, I feel like there's definitely something more for you when it comes to love. And you're being guided, to clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you. Only you can do that though, Leo, okay? Yeah, because I feel like we have the Empress. For my Leos, you're being guided. You're being guided to make the effort, okay, with a person that you're kind of like, what I'm saying. You're going back to this situation where you're feeling like, you don't even want to start this because it's probably gonna go left or something. You know what I'm saying? Like you're just thinking the worst scenario. But I feel like this person really views you as the Empress, male or female. They really view you as someone that is, in their power. I feel like they're very connected to you. They love just your positive energy, just the words that come out of your mouth. I feel like they look for you to knowledge. Like when they hear you talk, they're really listening to you. I just feel like this person is very smitten by you. Okay. And for some of you, this is like with the children here, like it just started kind of vibe, but this person, the feelings are genuine. Okay. And then for my love muffins that are in a situation, you're desiring to come out of it, or you came out of a situation, Spirit is just saying, make the effort, get out there, speak your truth, accept what is, because you are the Empress right here. And you have the power to create whatever it is that you want in love. Okay. You have the Ace of Cups, you really, really do. So I feel like if you've been putting your time into a situation and it's just not going anywhere, I really feel like it's time for you to make a decision, are you going to go away or are you going to stay, and just try to see what happens again. But if you found yourself making the effort and you still land up in the same place, I'm hearing from Spirit, it's time to accept, and just really focus on you and really call in a person, that I feel like you're equal with. I feel like somebody's outgrown a situation. In the beginning, it was what it was good, or it was, what it needed to be, but now you kind of outgrown it. Okay. But yeah, Leo, I'm just hearing very clearly, either way, it's time to open up, even to my singles. I feel like the more that you make the effort, because you've done a lot of healing, you've put a lot of, effort and time and just to who you are. And I feel like, instead of just waiting along, Spirit is saying make the effort. The picking is ripe, but you got to get out. You got to put yourself out there. You have to be willing to express your feelings and your emotions and just really do that. Okay. And, surrender this fear of, you're going to put it all out there to somebody and then they're just going to, it's going to end. Like, that's not true. And even if a situation ends, there's a lesson that come together. So in that, enjoy the moment is what I'm hearing from Spirit. Okay. So let's just see what else Spirit wants Leo to know. See, yes. Either way, if you decide to put yourself out there and live your truth, okay, if you decide to tell the truth to a partner of how you're feeling, that this is not working, or you're giving a partner a try, you're going to come out victorious with the 10 of Pentacles here. Look at that. Two people coming together. It's all about you accepting what is, Leo, when it comes to love in the month of September. Going ahead and making a decision. Stop fighting yourself. All right, look at that. We got the five. Look at that. The 5 of Swords, the 5 of Wands. You're trying to really control this. You get what I'm saying? Hearing like you have to surrender control. You have to allow what needs to happen to happen. All right? Make the decision to surrender. I promise you. Stop all this, internal fighting and external fighting. Like, you're just fighting off, beating people off with a stick is what I'm hearing. Like, that's how it is. Like, you're not letting nobody in that little zone of yours for some of you. And, I feel like it's time. You got to make that decision. You're asking for something, but your vibration is not in alignment with it, is what I'm seeing. Okay. And I just feel like that's just because you're a little nervous about trusting. And I totally understand that, Leo. But I promise you, the person that I'm reading for, the person that I'm feeling right now, you have been attentively paying attention to your vibration, loving yourself, doing what's best for you, coming out of your comfort zone. So you're going to attract a whole heap of different suitors, okay? Different suitors. And understand, if you see something in a person and it's coming up, those are triggers. So what in you is like really zoning in on that, okay? That's another way to how you can, that's my cheat code, how what I need healing with. Whatever aggravates the fuck out of me and somebody else, I know it's something that I need to look within myself for. You get what I'm saying? So even taking situations in that way. All right, my loves. So I hope that this has brought you some clarity, some understanding. What I do want to do is I just want to see, what guidance the spirit have for you. I just want to pull from my spirit tarot deck and just see, spirit, what guidance do you have for the Leo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus that is watching this video right now? What guidance do you have for them when it comes to love in the month of October? Can you please give us a card? Speak loudly, very clearly, as far as what guidance you have for Leo when it comes to love in the month of October, spirit. Okay. Let's see it very clearly now. Okay. Okay. Look at me again. So I'm hearing very clearly it's time to surrender. I feel like, sometimes, Leo, you're afraid to really move forth with people or really allow people in because you're scared, or you're fearing rejection or being left out in the cold, and I feel like that's due to a past way in relationships. So I feel like, with the Hangman, you're used to maybe giving your all and then just being put on pause, or you're putting situations on pause, so you can avoid this, but what kind of life is that really living? And again, we got the 5 of Swords. Okay. So this fighting, the 5 of Pentacles, the 5, of Swords. Spirit is saying, surrender this. Okay? You're wiser now. You have the higher front. You're wiser when it comes to love. I don't even feel like you're giving yourself enough credit. But I want to read this meaning and this tarot deck. Let me see. The Magician. Sorry, guys. So sorry. So it says, blessed by this land where angels walk. You are a channel of heavenly gifts. Okay? It says, it is you that has been chosen to see beyond the bounds of our human bodies and desires. You are the clarity for those who travel with clouded sight. Keep your eyes open. Don't feel nervous to deliver, these messages, or just honestly be yourself. You are the higher front. There is so much wisdom that you have gained through these experiences in love, Leo. Don't get caught up in your head, okay? Don't get caught up in your head, my love. That is what Spirit is saying. That's what guidance Spirit has for you. Don't get caught up in your head. Just trust, all right, and allow and flow. All right, so now we're going to see what will bring you more fulfillment in the month of October, my love. All right, my Leo. So now we're going to see what information, like if you're aware of, in the month of October, it will bring you more fulfillment. Okay, so I already got some cards as far as finances, okay, and just anything Spirit wants you to know. I just want to see what else does Spirit want you to know, Leo, in the month of October that will bring you more fulfillment if you add this, or take the advice that Spirit is giving you. Okay, only take it though if it's resonating, if you feel in alignment, or if it's confirmation already. Okay, I always tell my love muffins that. And again, I apologize if you hear my nephew in the background, okay? He's playing a little Fortnite. So here we go. I think that's all that wants to come out of here. Okay, let's just see. Let's just clarify finances. Anything that will bring Leo fulfillment when it comes to their finances in the month of October. Okay, I think that's it. Okay. All right, so let's get started. Okay. Ooh, I just seen the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So I feel like some of my Leos, like, yeah, your finances, you looking good, honey. You really been tilling that ground when it comes to your finances. So let's just see anything that Spirit wants you to know, Leo, in the month of October that will bring you more fulfillment. Okay, I'm going to start with yourself, and the first thing Spirit wants to know is stop comparing. Okay, we have a picture of apple and oranges. It doesn't make one better than the other. So just stop comparing your life, your relationships, your partnerships, who you are, what you like, to others. Okay, what floats your boat is what floats your boat. And I really feel like if you adopt that energy in the month of, October, you're really going to see more fulfillment in your life. It says apples don't compare themselves to oranges. Stars don't compete with other stars. They know there's room for all to shine in this ever expanding universe. So embrace your differences, celebrate your quirks and kinks, bring your fullest expression of self forward, and what is this? Oh my God, I always mess this word up. Others when they do the same. Like basically, wish others well when they do the same. Also, when I feel this card, I feel like Leo, there could be someone that you're around. Okay, be mindful of a person like this. Use your discernment. That like every time you may speak of your accomplishments or what you're doing or where you're going, like they have this like comparing energy, or wanting to downplay or try to find some flaw in what you're doing. I'm hearing very loudly, yeah, just watch people, and I feel like cut them off. Yeah, that's not for everybody, but that's just for a select few. But if you notice a person around that like you, it's time to cut them off. Okay. But yeah, I'm just hearing like, not to compare yourself, not to compare your growth, my throat chakra. Let me drink some tea with that. So I feel like that's a heavy truth for somebody. No, there's no need to compare yourself, what you do, how you look, what you got going on in your finances within your career. What's for you is for you, and if somebody else is comparing, what you have or trying to dictate and tell you how to go about it, no, 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 we're not doing that over here. Okay. So also we have breathe deeply, and it says breathe big, let it all in, expand your fabulous belly. Who cares if your jeans feel too tight? So this is definitely a self-image is coming very strongly with the stop comparing and breathe deeply. Okay, it says, here's an idea. Buy a roomier pair, deep, full breaths. Okay, I'm just seeing. I don't even have to finish reading that. Don't compare yourself. Don't compare your journey. Just acceptance of who you are and where you are is really going to bring you a lot of fulfillment in the month of October. Okay. So let's see what else we have. We have divine intervention. It says God sends miracles to answer sincere prayers. So just know that your prayers are answered, okay? And for some of you, I'm seeing carry around some pyrite. I hope I said the name right, but there's a crystal. It's like fool's gold. I'm seeing like that's a very good stone for you to work with in the month of October. And also, I feel like a lot of you just know that you're walking through the door of spirit. So these changes just within your on your spiritual journey about what you believe, and I feel like your third eye is really opening. You're really connected with spirit on an intuitive level. Okay, so with a great awakening, you really start to see like who's for you in this season and who's not for you, and what belief was working and what belief is not working. But I feel like the more that you just accept that and just follow spirit when you're giving these directions, Leo, it's going to be a lot of oh my God, fulfillment in the month of October. Is really going to help you feel defeated. Okay, because we do have defeat here. or deflate. Oh, no, defeat. It's defeat. And I want to read this card to you. Okay. Let's see. I want to read this oracle card to you. It says sad star. Let me pull it up. Okay. It says it's okay to give up and to feel sad about it. Sometimes defeat helps us let go and let in change. So anything that you've been not allowing yourself to feel, it's very important that you allow yourself to feel it. Allow yourself to feel these emotions so they can come up and you can transmute them. All right. And with, the Queen of Swords, standing in your truth. Anything, like if you stand in your truth and you do it so gracefully, honey, like the sword, some people, I love the definition of the Queen of Swords, like the imagery in this tarot deck, because you see how we have the heart, the sunflower, and a butterfly, but yet the sword of truth is up, and we know that the Queen of Swords cuts through illusions. I really feel like as long as you stand in your truth, okay, stand in your truth, really embody the Queen of Swords in a healthy sense. Okay, that is going to be beneficial for you, not from you're scared or you're fearful, of being, rejected or misused or mistreated or taken advantage of, but just because you know your worth and who you are. All right. This is like that. I love a Queen of Swords in a healthy aspect because we need that, to really cut through what's not for you. Like these people, that when you tell them about a relationship or you're talking to somebody or you got something going on, they really don't have and I feel like a family vibe or you think it's like a best friend kind of energy, but they're really not. Or, I feel like they're just really upset that you, Leo, are taking the initiative to really live your life and just do what it is that you desire to do. Okay. And it could be like in a workspace too, but I feel like you have the Queen of Swords. You can stand in your truth and cut away what you need to cut away as long as you're in your truth. There's nothing that's nothing wrong with that. That's being healthy. All right. So now that is what will bring you more fulfillment in the month of October. Now we're going to see the word that Spirit really wants Leo to focus on or keep at the forefront of your mind in the month of October. Okay. This is when you're thinking, reflecting before you give a yes, before you give a no. If you return here, okay, it's really going to help get the most out of each situation. And that word for you, Leo, is entanglement. So, before you give a person your yes or a situation your yes or a situation your no, just realize that you right now, Leo, you're moving away from situations, people, places, and things that are not good for you. All right. So keep that at the forefront of your mind. Keep that at the center of your mind is what Spirit is telling me, my loves. Okay. So I love you so much, Leo. Do not forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, do all those social media things. I'm friendly. Share it with your fellow Leos. I love you guys so freaking much. Go have an amazing October. And I don't know if you celebrate it, but I do. So happy Halloween.
Follow, she blazing.